What if I told you that your body has a powerful built-in program to clean house and heal itself? And what if the key to activating it wasn't about what you eat, but when you eat? Today, we are diving into the science of fasting and how it can turn your body into an incredible self-repair machine.
Seriously, just imagine for a second that your body had a reset button, a way to clear out all the cellular junk that builds up, fine-tune its systems, and just restore itself. It might sound like science fiction, but this ability is very, very real, and the secret to unlocking it is an ancient practice that modern science is now confirming.
So that reset button, it has a specific biological name, and it's a concept that's absolutely fascinating. It's called autophagy. At its core, it's your body's very own internal recycling program.
Now, the name autophagy literally translates from Greek to self-eating. And while that sounds kind of dramatic, it's not about self-destruction at all. Think of it more like a highly intelligent internal cleanup crew that goes around, identifies damaged or dysfunctional parts inside your cells, and removes them to make way for new, healthy ones. So what's on this cleanup crew's to-do list? Oh, it is busy. It breaks down misfolded proteins. You can think of these as tiny malfunctioning machines inside your cells. It also removes old, worn-out mitochondria, which are your cellular power plants. Then it recycles all that waste into new, usable parts. The result? Less inflammation and cells that can finally work at their absolute best again.
This all sounds pretty amazing, right? A built-in system for repair and recycling. So the next logical question has to be, how do we turn it on? How do we actually get this incredible process started?
Well, what's the secret trigger? It's not some exotic superfood, a fancy supplement, or any kind of magic pill. It's actually the complete opposite. It's the absence of nutrients. Your body only flips the switch for this deep cleaning mode when it senses that resources are scarce.
And to get a little more specific, autophagy really kicks into gear when your body gets a few key signals. First, a big drop in the hormone insulin, which is our main energy storage hormone. Second, low levels of amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. And third, low levels of glucose, your body's go-to sugar fuel. When all these are low, the body gets the message and switches from growth and storage mode to conserve and repair mode.
And the single most powerful and natural way to create all of these conditions? You guessed it. Fasting. It is the master switch that activates this entire process. Okay, so now we know the what and the why. Let's get into the fun part, the when. We're going to take a little journey through time to see exactly what happens inside your body at some key milestones during a fast.
Our first stop on this timeline is right around the 16-hour mark. This is a big one because it's the point many people reach with the classic 16-8 intermittent fasting schedule, where you fast for 16 hours and have an 8-hour eating window.
So at this stage, your body is pretty much burned through most of its stored sugar, which is called glycogen. With insulin levels way down, your body gets the signal to start burning fat for fuel instead. And this is the moment autophagy begins to ramp up. Your cells get a much-needed break, your insulin sensitivity improves, and a lot of people report a really noticeable increase in mental clarity right around now. So, to put it simply, at the 16-hour mark, you've officially opened the door. The cellular cleaning process has started, and your body has successfully switched over to being a fat-burning machine.
All right, let's just push a couple hours further, to the 18-hour mark, because this is where the benefits really start to build on each other. Around here, your body starts producing something called ketones, a really powerful alternative fuel made from fat, which your brain absolutely loves. Autophagy intensifies, and that leads to even stronger anti-inflammatory effects. At the same time, your growth hormone levels actually rise, which is amazing because it helps protect your precious muscle mass even while you're not eating.
You know, this 18-hour window is often called the sweet spot for daily fasting. It's where you get some really significant benefits, from better brain energy to deeper cleaning. But it's still a practical and sustainable schedule for a lot of people to fit into their daily lives.
Now, let's see what happens when we complete a full day of fasting. Hitting that 24-hour mark is a huge milestone, and it's where your body really enters a much deeper state of repair and renewal.
By 24 hours, your body has made a complete switch. It's now running almost entirely on fat and ketones. Autophagy is highly active, targeting and breaking down damaged cells all over your body. This is where you see true regeneration start to happen, especially for your gut lining and your immune system, which kicks off a process of renewal.
Reaching 24 hours really means you've activated a full-blown cellular reset. This isn't just light housekeeping anymore. We're talking about a deep spring cleaning for your entire system.
Okay, our final stop is at 48 hours, but I have to give a quick and very important note here. This is advanced territory. A fast of this length is not for beginners, and it should only ever be approached with caution and proper preparation.
At this level, autophagy is at its absolute peak. The body actively starts breaking down old, senescent immune cells. You can think of these as zombie cells that just hang around causing problems and inflammation. This cleanup process then triggers stem cells to create new, healthier immune cells. We are talking about profound cellular rejuvenation. So, the big takeaway here is that this is a radical cleaning, and while it offers some incredible regenerative potential, it absolutely must be approached with experience, good preparation, and a deep respect for your body's limits.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap that timeline. 16 hours is your entry point to fat burning and autophagy. 18 hours is often that optimal daily sweet spot. 24 hours delivers a true cellular reset. And 48 hours offers that deep, advanced regeneration. But remember, that's only for the experienced.
Okay, so that's the science. But, knowledge is only really powerful when you can actually apply it. So, let's turn all of this into a practical strategy that you can actually think about using.
Here's a strategic way to approach this. For just long-term daily health maintenance, fasting for 16 to 18 hours is a fantastic baseline. For more dedicated cellular maintenance, you could incorporate a 24-hour fast maybe once a week or even once every 2 weeks to get that deeper reset. And a 48-hour fast? Well, that should be done rarely, consciously, and only when you are truly well prepared for it.
And this really brings us to the final, and I think the most important question. Looking at all these different levels of cellular cleaning, which one of these resets aligns with your personal health goals and your lifestyle? The incredible thing is, the power is already there, built right into your biology, just waiting for you to unlock it.